Alright, it's time to continue on with Scotland. We're trying to get the Old Alliance reversed achievement, and I think at this point vassalising France is just a formality. The trouble is, it's a 412% to annex formality. So what are we going to do about that? Well, next up we want to take some diplomatic ideas. Should speed up the process somewhat. Now we're trying to vassalise Normandy, but they don't want to be vassalised, and I could vassalise them if I either cored or got rid of Calais, but that's just not how I fancy doing things. So let's take other measures. We can start off by getting ourselves a few more boats, since we have plenty of money and force limit for it. Nothing much going on here. Religious unity would be nice, but nah. Claiming Flanders now. That's speaking my language. Trouble is, Scotland being a Western tech power without too much troubles means it got too easy too fast. But let's just take advantage of that and beat up some really backwards nations. Now we white pieced out with Siek, which was perhaps not the greatest idea, since we weren't able to vassalise Normandy anyway, but I'm sure we can do something about that. And I think our quest for El Dorado continues. Yeah, I'm sure El Dorado is out there somewhere. Don't you worry, kids under the block. We have, we've got things in place for that. Oh boy, Catholic League stuff going on now. Shouldn't be any of my business. Since France is in the Catholic League, hopefully nobody will join in to save them when I do attack them. Oh well, a further war with France is quite far away, but as long as they have no port and no real way to get a port, provided that they don't fight Burgundy, maybe I should warn them. They're far too rich and powerful for us. Okay, if you say so. Well, Burgundy is allied with Castile, so I have every confidence that France won't be able to destroy them that easily, as long as Burgundy doesn't get ripped apart in other ways. But I want to take over the spice. Although if we end up getting a diplomatic reputation advisor, then even better. And that does require one of these guys to die though, and 42 is not prime dying age, unfortunately. Jake, your national focus on stability didn't increase vassalization chance because you were at minus 0.4 and plus 1. Would net 0.4 still rounded to 0? So it seems that way. But we're still rounding down here, giving us only a plus 3 and not a plus 6 to dip rep. I don't want to core Calais. Not at all. No, just one missionary on London is not enough to satisfy me. That's more like it. Let's get both of them there. And London is frankly too good. I want to move my capital there as well. We're well worth the 200 admin, and it should really boost our income, at least in terms of the trade, because we can transfer the trade power to London and collect Boon Dollar there. At least so I hope. Said I'd move my capital to London, and you know, historically that's kind of what we did. I don't care much about Calais, so that's okay. Jake, do you not want to stop France from colonizing? Well, France can't colonize right now as they have no ports. None at all. So even though they have land down here, cored, and they won't be able to do any further colonization, which leaves colonization mostly in the hands of Castile and England. If England can afford it, I'm sure they can. Jake, I heard there's a devs game. Will it be streamed and put on YouTube? No. Matt, who did our streaming, he left. You may have known him as A-Spec. He's gone. We have a new guy, but he's still working out how he wants to do things. I don't mind unrest in London. Bring it on. Ugh, Normandy. Also, something up with Pasai. They're taking their time in destroying Siak, given that it is a claim war for Muko. Well, that's fine. We shall get what we want around here soon enough. What I want to know is, where is my explorer, and why is he not further exploring? The Castilians are around the area. That is a concern, but not our primary one. Jake, it is not worth transferring and collecting in London, since you get at least 10% from the Cape. I'm sure that makes sense to somebody, but I'm not really concerned about optimizing my trade right now. Do we continue on with the colonization around this area? Castile against Granada? Well, sure. Sadly, it doesn't give me the PP from joining in a war against Tunis. France, Tunis, Burgundy. I want more PP. Jake, did you ever play any games in the AoE series? And how did you feel about them? I played Age of Empires 2 quite a bit. I was terrible at it. And because I was terrible at it, I didn't like it. That's pretty much how it went. It used to be that Scotland got core creation cost reduction as the act of revocation, but now it's aggressive expansion. But we've got our tremendous land maintenance modifier that is almost too good, to be honest. And I forgot about naval matters, but that's okay. I'm sure Castile have us covered. I wonder, did that increase my trust? Do you want to be my vassal now? No, somebody already explained trust to me, so we need that extra bit of diplomatic reputation, sadly. And we're not getting it here. Come on, Siak, get it together, man. Where did Siak go? Protestant zealots should be a thing of the past now, with London converted. I should have increased the autonomy on London before I moved my capital there. But did I pay attention? No, I did not. Ah, here's the problem. Siak, with their navy, are stopping them from moving in. And Pasai, for whatever reason, have no navy. Still, Pasai have won. They really should demand a Jambi and call it a day. Alright, so we've got idle colonists, but I'm in no hurry to be colonizing, are you? I am really kind of waiting for Pasai to peace out now because I want their land. And I want it pretty badly. I could claim them and fight them that way, but I'm really looking to get a holy war on them, because holy war is the greatest war. Oh! Well, that's a stroke of luck. The young advisor probably shouldn't have died, but he did. So, welcome to the fold, Normandy. Glorious. I'll probably just make you a march straight away so that you can have a lot of fun destroying France for me. Lazy dips? Yeah, we got a lot of lazy things, but I'm not too bothered about that. And you shouldn't be either. I'm at war, so I can't do any of the things that I'm currently wanting to do. And Castile's probably going for the reconquest, as in full annexation, which saddens me to a great extent. So should get the all the boats aren't finished yet. Oh well. London might end up being a bit of a concern with that high in unrest. And our war exhaustion isn't going away. Alright, we'll take care of this. No problem. Yeah, I think Normandy will get the Breton land, but maybe not now. I want it. At least for now. Is Kappa censored? That's the very point of Twitch chat. Yes, it is censored. Because I don't like seeing it. It is, after all, a grey face. Which means it has grey skin. And you know how I feel about that. They still stuck there? They're still stuck there, with forced march on. Sure, Austria, if you want to destroy France for me, you can go right ahead. Hopefully you don't call me into a war against them, though. And yeah, I suppose these lazy dips, they should be doing something. We got some relations that could be boosted. And we have some claims that could go down, I suppose. How long will you be streaming for, Jake? I reckon 4 or 5 hours in total. Since it's Sunday and nothing much is going on. It's a wonderful day outside. So, good day to stay inside and play some video games. Where's that fleet of mine? I'm pretty much just waiting for the truce with France, and I want Passai and Siak to make peace, so I can go and destroy Passai. Although, as it stands, looks like I'm going to destroy Siak first. Oh, Cameron Douglas. Good man, hard worker. Could do with more of you on my team. You know what, maybe I should be colonizing more around here. It is all base tax in the end. I wonder how they are ordered. Where is that? Never losing mercantilism. Pa Bang something or other. Oh, well, that's not my problem. I'm not having any of that. I need to check that because there's every possibility that that could reduce something down to 0, which makes the land uninhabitable. That was an old bug in EU3. You need to be careful when making events like that. Alright, SEAC is done, and I'm tired of waiting, so let's go and make a mess. Since we don't care about... what don't we care about? Something, something. We don't care about the diplomatic hits caused by overextension anymore, that's the thing. And now Pasai can get over to take care of Mako Mako, or what have they. I doubt they'll be going for the full annexation. Oh, that's right. I don't actually have military access through you. But if they get Mako Mako, then they'll probably be satisfied. But if they don't go for the full annexation, then that's also good for me. Carso is kind enough to ask how I'm doing today. Well, I'm doing very well, thanks for caring. So is my manpower pool, that's rather glorious. I want to look for the highest base tax to fabricate the claims on, since I probably won't have time to fabricate on everything. Rokan seems to be fine. Jake, I just saw your stream was on. How much longer will you be streaming today? I've only been going for about 17 minutes. I wish to see the death of Baguette. Well, depends how quickly I can get administrative ideas fleshed out, since that will enable me to break truces left and right. Today would have been a long Terranigma stream if I hadn't just stayed in bed for a very long time. But I would have had to start in the morning, or else I doubt I would have time to complete it. It's not the longest of RPGs. Oh, poor Granada. Poor Granada. I feel for them. So, as it stands, I'll probably try to do Terranigma another day. Next weekend. Maybe next Saturday. Or Sunday. Who knows? Schedules are not for me. I'm too bad at them. Could do without troubles, like losing marriages with Castile. I need to keep Castile on my good side around here. They have plenty of reason to hate me. So let's try and not give them any more. I also need to get that PP up faster. Burgundy have quite a bit of the English Channel, so we shall both privateer it. I mean, what is with this ordering? There must be some sense to it, but I can't make it out. And France have pretty much lost their claim on Bordeaux's trade node. So until I can figure out what better things to do with you, you will please protect the trade of the English Channel. So we're both pirating it and protecting it. Helps a little bit with PP, but we need more. Since it's degrading away. I'll throw you an insult, just so you know who's boss. Admin won't allow truce breaks. The Diplo ideas will allow truce breaks. Why would I want admin? Crazy. attack. No, best of a bad bunch. Let's keep it going. Although Granada is a survivor. Westernized, Christianized, plenty of cores and claims. When I rip Castile apart, I shall avenge Granada. Just like how I'll avenge Epirus. Note, these things may or may not actually happen. Now, let's be miserly with our points, as I love to be. Oh, well, that's just not good. That isn't good at all. Oh yeah, that's why we went to war so soon before. We were worried about a Regency Council. And I don't think these pretenders are going to be any good quickly enough. Still, we'll have a look at them. Alright, Meath. Not marches. Let's check them out. Not bad, but there's no way you'd get to my capital in time to be useful. Jake's that Sardinia, I see. Yeah, Sardinia's looking strong. Oh, we've got our holy war with Pasai. Shame we can't use it. Just a month or two too late. Still, let's take what's left here. Yeah, I think that's really all we can do. Take it, get it, missing out something here by not adding everything to our Malaccan trade node, and then we can get this land converted on the quick. Nah. Better to core it. Pasai's time will come. Specifically in 8 years when this horrible regency is over. And yeah, I cannot form British nation. Jake, what do you think about the new DLC notes mainly concerning forts? Now, I've played around with the forts quite a bit, and you know how much I hate micromanagement, so I really do quite enjoy them. It does add a whole new layer of strategy to how you want to position your forts. Even the baby understands. Actually, I think he's knocking on the door wanting to play, but no. More important matters to see to. Like destroying France. I'm gonna miss out on a few years of potential destroying France thanks to this. But that's Regency for you. Also, what are you doing there? Oh well, let's fire up a new rival and get privateering them. Privateering, rather. The Ottomans are always a good one because you can get a pretty free amount of privateering done on them. But that's only if you have the access rights for it. And that means I'd need to find someone willing to actually give me those access rights. You'd give them, but I don't fancy paying you 2 ducats a month for it. Well, I think it should be the Ottomans anyway. And yeah, oh, what, the Knights are even better. Nobody's gonna fight the Knights. Get our relations up with them, get the fleet basing rights, and we'll privateer the Ottomans into dirt. All in the name of our PP. Jake, rebels on the rise. That's fine, they're just Sikhs. The search for El Dorado goes on. Don't think it's down there, Mato. I stand by that I really prefer this new exploration system. I think it's better than just sending off your fleets the old way. Man, Regencies blow so hard. This is why I love going Republic, and why I'm so happy that in the dev multiplayer I was given Venice as opposed to some European monarchy. Jake, have you played around with new theocracies yet? Yes, I have. Quite a bit of it. I balanced out the events for them, so if you find them unpalatable, please yell at me. Jake, armies with conquistadors can freely move through other nations' territory, western or otherwise, in the New World. Can they also do that in Europe? No, that's part of searching for these 7 cities. They have fairly free reign. It's not like they can influence many battles, so that's fine. Could always increase autonomy here, but this is one thing I don't understand. Why can I decrease autonomy here, but not here? Whatever. Combine the provinces together and I get the proper options. Jake, what new features would you like added in the future? More stuff for hordes. More stuff that isn't a bunch of really horrible events, which is what the newest events really are. They're horrible. Unpalatably bad. Okay, knights, my friends, how close are you to giving me that access? Close, but could be closer. Have a little bit of financial incentive. Whoa, you're rich. And I could actually marry you, but I'm not interested in the extra relation. Words to live by, that. Jake, speaking of the devs game, how does that work? Do you pick your own nations or question? We are randomly, in inverted commas, selected into nations, but those nations are based on tiers. Not the ones that come out of your eyes, but the best players get given the most influential and potential countries. So I guess I should be flattered. Jake, go for the fortify mission for manpower. Nah, I can't really be bothered, to be honest. I mean, why worry about these things, honestly? There we go. It's all the PP a man needs. I should chuck an embargo on them for good measure. Embargoing France. Ottomans should embargo Burgundy as well. I lost the trade dispute because if you have a mutual embargo, that doesn't give the trade dispute casus belli. Casus belli, man, why am I so bad with that word? There, all is well. We'll lose that over a period of a few years, but hopefully we can get it back. Yeah, I would not be happy if I was given France or Castile or Austria. Somebody was given Hungary and they